Looks like Firetrucks Central here today. There it is. Pressed metal. Vintage. There's a nice one. It is raining in Rochester, New York. Nothing too heavy, little drizzle, but nonetheless, it is raining. So I didn't really record too much outside on my way into Goodwill, one of my favorite spots. So we got a little, first of all, I got so many things from Goodwill, including some Hot Wheel cars in the past few weeks. Including some more Hess trucks and actually a nice little Hess race car. So those of you that are familiar with my thrifting videos, you probably already know that I love thrifting. I love Goodwill. I love garage sales. And mostly what I love to find is vintage toys, especially Hot Wheels, Matchbox, 1/64 scale cars, obviously Hess trucks, like I said. And I also enjoy finding vintage electronics, right? Throwbacks to 70s, 80s, VHS, VCRs, old school camcorders that you had to put on your shoulder. The old 20-pound cameras, way before smartphones, way before all this technology that we have nowadays, right? So I gotta make several videos and kind of catch up on the thrifting finds that I've got, because I got some pretty cool stuff that I want to share with y'all. But real quick, as you can see, got a bag of goodies from Goodwill. And we'll start with this fire truck. As you saw there inside, it was like Firetrucks Central today. So I picked up this fire truck. It's a little bit of a throwback. It's plastic, but it's actually nice. And it was $1.99. This one is from 1993. So not bad for a 25-year-old toy, right? I also picked up this Tonka, and then I'm old enough to remember when Tonka was pressed metal, as many of you probably remember. And this is obviously not a pressed metal, this is plastic, and it was $2.99. Normally I probably wouldn't pick something up like this, but the reason I did is because not only is it Tonka, right? So I gotta pick that brand up, right? But as you can see, it's actually in pretty good shape. And this right here is big for me. It's got, right here. It's got all 3 hose attachments right there. So that's big. Many times they're missing. It's also got the little, what do they call this? The carry, which is kind of like, it's actually like screwed on there. The little carry rescue thing they lower. I'm blanking out on the word for that, but you guys know what I mean. When they rescue someone and they lower this in a gully, a gorge, or whatever, you know what I mean? Helicopters also lower these sometimes. It's got the little hose, right? The lights, it's pretty decent. It's pretty decent. This one is from 1997. It's made by Funrise. I never heard of that one. Funrise Toys, 1997. The ladder, everything is intact on it. Nice truck. There's the back. By the way, this one was made, I already said 1993, right? But it was made by SLM Incorporated. Showed you this one already. And then last but not least, and this is, oh, sorry, I'm dropping the truck here. Last but not least, and this is my favorite vintage, throwback toys to find. This one is a pressed metal fire truck, and you guys saw this earlier in the video when I was inside the store. Which, by the way, whenever I go inside a Goodwill store, I don't tend to film a lot in the store for the following reasons. First of all, there's always like overhead music playing, out of the speakers in the ceiling. So it's a little bit kind of, hard to really record. And also, especially this Goodwill that I came to today, it's a small store. The aisles are narrow. The toy section, which is basically a small aisle, is really, really tight. It's by the book section. There's always a lot of people there. Books are also real popular as far as thrifting goes. And so I don't really tend to usually record a lot of video in there, in case some of you are wondering. So this one here is actually, hold on. It's actually Pemco Toys, and it's 1986. So this is a 1986 fire truck. Again, pressed metal. It's a little rough, it's had some play, which all that means is that this truck was definitely loved and definitely enjoyed by, who knows how many children, or who knows how many hours of fun this truck has seen. But it's pretty nice. It is missing some stuff. That's why I said the one earlier I showed you that has the hose attachment, that's big, because usually they're not there. Usually they're missing, like this one has several things missing. It's missing the hose from right here, right? And I'm not sure what else is missing. There's stuff missing on this side, right here, right? So this one is a nice truck. There's the back, and this one was only $199, and there's the bottom. The reason I picked it up again, it's throwback 1986. So this is basically vintage. What I call vintage. It is missing one of the red lights right there. See it right there? But it's a nice truck. So not bad for 32 years. So that's some of the stuff that I wanted to show you all. That's basically what I picked up today. But again, it's cool. They have the numbers on top. That's truck 25, truck 88, and basically rescue 8. So again, I'm gonna make some more thrifting videos because I know many of you enjoy those, and I know I do. Stay tuned for more. We'll put together several videos of all the vintage throwback finds that I've come across recently. Thank you for watching. Peace.